Hey, Bridges 100 here. Yeah, I got a message from Buccsfan10, and it says tag you're it. Tagged me and a couple other people to make a video. Sorry, there we go. To do a video on if SHTF, so to speak, the crapola hit the fan, and I guess that could mean any kind of situation where where survival skills are necessary, whether it be being lost, while camping, hiking, or what have you, and needing to use survival skills, or in a post-apocalyptic situation. What survival skills do you have? Excuse me. And I don't. I mean, I'm not going to say I'm, Bear Grylls or anything like that, or Les Stroud, but or what's another one? Mike Hawk. There's another one. Any of those guys that are kind of famous now from their survival shows. But I do have some skills, and I mean, I go hunting every year. I can definitely hunt. I can drop big game, small game, medium game, as well as have the knowledge of cleaning and processing that game. And there we go. Here's some fish. I mean, I can fish. There's one, two. There's another one. Like my poses. But anyway, right there on that lake, man, I can hit those things all day there. But anyway, so I mean, I can hunt and fish. I mean, as far as plants and other maybe wild edibles and stuff, I'm not incredibly knowledgeable. But yeah, I mean, I have enough knowledge to where I could totally feed myself and my family if we were in an SHTF situation in the wilderness. Now, if we were in an urban environment, say some post-apocalyptic, I mean, yeah, I've got weapons, guns, knives, things like that to protect us, to protect my family and myself. But I'm not. I wouldn't be as confident in my survival skills in an urban environment as I would in a woodland environment. So I'm going to go based on woodland survival. But anyway, like I said, hunting, fishing, and gathering as far as foraging for certain edibles. Like I said, I know some. I'm not real good with medicinal plants. I could definitely use some help there, but water purification, which of course is easy when you have fire, which is another thing I'm pretty knowledgeable with. I know several different ways to create friction fires, and of course there's, with magnifying glass, light concentration fires. And of course I can definitely start a fire with a match. I'm the man at that. Only kidding, obviously, but I mean, those are really three main big things. I mean, your food, water, fire, and of course you're going to want shelter. And that's another thing. I have a construction background. I mean, I've worked construction for many years, so I'm pretty confident that I can build structures to keep my family protected from the elements, and as well as wildlife if need be. So yeah, I mean, I'm pretty confident. I'm not going to say like I said, I'm not Bear Grylls. My family would definitely survive. I wouldn't exactly call it, living the dream or anything like that, but certainly survival would be, I would say survival would be pretty much a given if we were in a woodland environment that I'm familiar with anyway. Now, of course, if we got somewhere where, I mean, if we're somewhere in Antarctica, or which Superfly Fat Guy had said the same thing, and I agree with. If you threw me out into Antarctica or somewhere that is Arctic like that with a lot of snow, not much else, I'd be screwed. I don't know much about surviving in those environments, or desert. If you threw me into a desert, I mean, I might be okay for longer than, you know, somebody who is not knowledgeable about survival at all, but still not very long. I mean, you can only go so long without water. You know, if you don't know the ways to find water in a desert, you're in a lot of trouble. So I'm just going based on a woodland environment, where of course you have a water source and all the food sources that you can possibly ask for. So yeah, I'm not a survival expert, but I grew up in the woods and I know how to do certain things. So I'd have food, water, shelter, fire. You know, those are pretty much guarantees for my family and for myself if we were in that situation. But anyway, alright, this video is getting way too long. I know I need to tag some people, and I wasn't real sure who to tag when I started the video, but I've kind of been thinking about it while doing the video, so I think I've decided I would like the first person that I'm going to tag will be Super C Richards. Chuck, Super C Richards. And let me get to his channel. Yeah, Super C Richards, man. Chuck he's a budding knife maker. He's really good. There's the name of his channel right up there. Looks like Super Critchards. Super C Richards. Yeah, Chuck, I want to see what your survival skills are, man. I imagine you've got some. You seem like the type that would, just from what little bit I know of you. Yeah, show me what kind of survival skills you got, man. And let's see. I'll hurry through these since this video is so long. I can't shut up. Oh, I had one in my mind. Oh, I know. L. Marshall. We'll do L. Marshall 32. Where is he? Here he is. L. Marshall 32. Brother Marshall, Constructo. Coming at you raw. Yeah, L. Marshall 32. Go ahead and tag you also, brother. I'd like to see what your survival skill set is. Yeah. For some reason, when I think of Super C Richards, I think of Brother Chuck there. I think you, Constructo. That's the first person that comes to mind. You guys remind me of each other. Third person, that's a tough one. You know what? I think I'll do it. I'll tag Juju1313 Carter. Yeah. You know what? I know you live in Utah, and yeah, there's all kinds of different environments there. I mean, my God, you guys got mountain, plains, and desert there. Yeah, I'd like to see what your survival skill set would be. You know, you got a lot of. I know you got a lot of weaponry, guns, knives, etc. You know, I'd like to see what your skill sets are for survival. But anyway, that's it. So my 3 tags will be Super C Richards, L Marshall 32, and Juju1313. I'll put them all down in the description. Yep, that's it though, guys. Like I said, not a survival expert, but in a woodland environment, I certainly know a thing or two about keeping my butt alive. So, thanks for watching, y'all, and until next time, as always, y'all take it easy.